Baltimore Ravens are #1 frauds. We're back with the AFC and NFC championships, and we're going to review the disasters for some teams last week and the wonderful prospers of the great teams last week. What do we think?
What are we starting with?
What game we want to start with?
I think we'll start with the Lions, the biggest upset.
I think that's a good game to start.
Boo! Jared Goff is the Justin Herberts of Brock Purdy.
I had a feeling. I said it last week. I just didn't have the balls to say the Commanders would win.
Facts.
But I said it would be close.
Well, Bobby Wagner's there, so you know there's always a chance.
That was my favorite game this year. The biggest underdog against the biggest overdog. Go ahead, Eddie. What do you want to say? You got something to say?
One, overdog. I don't think that's the correct term. Second thing, I think they should have went with Gibbs more often. He only got 14 touches, averaging like fucking 10 yards a carry. This guy carried them the last like 2 games pretty much. I don't know why they quit. I don't know why they quit. Goff clearly having an off night. Over my head.
I feel like Goff didn't even make like bad decisions. It was just like, all right, he made like 1 bad throw as a pick 6. They were still in the game the whole time, and then they could have had points before halftime. He threw another pick when they could have had 3. But whatever, they're still down by 10. They're in the game, and then they're down by 10, driving at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, and the coach decides to do a double, triple, reverse, quadruple backflip in the backfield. And then the second receiver throws it 30 yards to the defense. And that's like, okay,
that's
we
the worst
lost.
throw I've ever seen.
Yeah, probably.
What was
I don't think
going through
It
his
was
head?
just like, if he would have thrown it to the left side, the receiver would have... Who was he throwing to? Gibbs?
Even worse.
I think Gibbs was looking the wrong way. Like, the ball was completely behind him. If the ball was in front of him, it would have been good. But, like, still, that's a... You're in the most important game of your season, and you're going to have your receiver throwing.
I'm saying that's why #1 seed overrated. They sat down a week, and the Commanders were coming off nice, steamy.
True.
What about
Steamy victory.
Steamy victory.
We're trying to get set up. Don't know an answer.
That was hilarious.
In front, was it Ben? Do you think it was Ben?
I think
Jared.
Jared.
No.
They wouldn't have
Jared.
Yeah. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
but
Stupid.
you don't know.
Jared
Baldy knows what time we're here.
Yeah, but Jared could also be in the party.
We'll find out. If he does it to me, then it's Jared. If it doesn't do it to me, then it's your friend.
I swear to God, if my phone is ringing, I'm going to be pissed. I don't know what it does to
Oh.
the video, but...
It's Baldy.
It keeps
He's smarter
recording.
than that.
I'm pretty sure it keeps recording.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Jared, if it's
Yeah, it
Jared,
just pops
smarter
up.
than that.
Baldy wouldn't do that. He knows we record with your phone.
Alright, so that was the Redskins. Now what's next?
Keep going.
Racist.
Racist!
Let's stick with the NFC.
The Eagles and Rams. The Eagles got away with one in the 4th quarter. If it wasn't snowing, Matthew Stafford's winning the game.
Yeah, but Matthew Stafford's used to snow, so that's
He's
not-
useless?
No, used to the snow.
Oh,
When he played in Detroit, but that was already a little bit ago, so maybe he
Yeah.
forgot how to play in snow.
right.
Well, it's
Or
for the greater good of the NFL.
Yeah,
No.
I
that
agree.
they lost.
No.
I said this, my backup from the Ravens. Eagles are the only team that can beat the Chiefs.
They won't win because
Show
the
it to
Cousins
you.
curse is still alive.
Why
I didn't say they will win. Because Buffalo... Okay.
He's like.
We'll wait till
dead
we get to that game because I don't want to start talking about Buffalo.
Alright, Chiefs, so Buffalo and Chiefs. Alright.
Okay.
Why do you hate Buffalo?
I don't hate Buffalo. I just think their defense isn't good enough. The only reason I'm slightly leaning Buffalo is because that weird fact where like all 8 teams that could have three-peated haven't even made the Super Bowl, and I think 6 of them lost in the conference championship. So that makes me think that the Chiefs are just going to follow the pattern. However, when do the Chiefs follow any patterns?
It's true. They don't.
Their cheating pattern's the only thing that's annoying. But
So, what did we think about last week? Go ahead.
Oh, we're talking about the Chiefs game, right? The Chiefs and Texans?
Yep.
we'll talk about that.
Okay. Well, I'm just putting this Ravens game off because I'm really scared to talk about it. It's a soft spot.
Mm.
However, we'll get to it now since we were talking about the Bills. Well, all hope is probably lost for the NFL, for America, for this sport in general. I think the sport is done for. I mean, the playoffs are just completely useless. Let's be real. Chiefs are going to win this year, and then at that point, they're probably going to win the next 5 years, and
So-
I'm going to stop watching because the sport fucking blows.
Did they win 3 out of 4? If they win this year, they win 3. No, they already won 3 out of 4.
They win 3 out of 3,
No.
and then 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
So they right now, currently today, they're 3 for the last 4.
Yes.
So do we remember when?
Here we go again with the Patriots talk.
What else do you want me to
If-
say? Oh, the sport is dead. This is like the 5th, 6th, 7th time in history
Shut
a
up.
team has gone 3 for 4.
If the Chiefs don't win, I'm not even going to complain that much. Like, you know what? Okay, I'll suck it up. I'm happy. I'm going to be happy, even though I'll probably lose a shit ton
I
of
think
money.
only Patriots fans hate Patrick.
No, it's
I
quite literally
agree.
the
I
opposite.
agree.
You guys are the salty ones toward the Patriots. I don't give a shit.
I have nothing.
Shut up!
I never
Shut
won
up!
anything.
I
Go
don't
ahead,
give
your
a
turn.
shit about the Patriots. You can say Kelsey's better than Gronk. I don't care. You can say Brady's better than, or Mahomes is better than Brady. I do not care. I care more about this sport. This sport is dying because the Chiefs get these calls, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, okay? The plot armor. This team fucking blows. Let's be real. Texans, better roster. Lions, better roster. Eagles, better roster. Ravens, better roster. Doesn't matter when you have plot armor. It is so fucking unwatchable. I don't care. At least the Patriots had a good roster. Like, I don't care about this whole Brady's the GOAT thing. That is, like, one of the best teams you can make. Complete team. Mastermind on defense with Belichick, and an offensive juggernaut with Gronk, Brady, Edelman, all the fucking receivers. They are a good team. They deserve it. This Chiefs team fucking sucks. It is unwatchable watching them scrape by week, and then act like, oh, is it going to be close next week? No, we know the answer every fucking time. This sport sucks. I'm sick of it, dude. I'm sorry.
So-
it's not a Patriots thing
I
that
got
I'm
a few
salty that
things.
they're catching
I get it.
up.
All right, I get it. It's not a Patriots thing. I have a few things to break your heart. It's not WWE. It's not fake. It's not. They don't
I
pick
never
the.
said it was.
But you know the outcome. No, you don't know the outcome.
do.
No,
Yeah,
you
we
don't
do.
know the outcome.
It's been the same
I
every single
promise
fucking
you.
time.
No.
They're the underdogs the last Super Bowl. They were the underdogs the Super Bowl before that. The Eagles are currently the favorite to win
That
the
was my
Super Bowl.
first thing. That was my least important factor. Number 2, it is so ironic. You are Mr. Penalty fucking ref merchant. That's you. Be quiet. Stop. The fucking tuck rule spawned an entire dynasty.
Please let me talk.
Go ahead, your turn again.
Tuck rule, technically the correct rule at the
Oh
time.
my
However,
fucking it was the most
However-
obvious fumble ever, and they just decided.
No, let me finish.
Fast.
Technically, by the rules, it was correct at the time. With that being said, it is a shite rule, and it should not have stood up today. I think that is wrong. I think Miles Jack was not down. The Jags probably should have beat us that year. I am not this biased against the Chiefs with the ref thing, because if I was gonna say this before you cut me off. The Texans didn't lose because of the refs. The Texans lost because of the Texans. Same reason the
Yes,
Ravens
I
lost.
agree.
The Ravens lost because of the Ravens. They
Yes.
didn't get outplayed. The Texans, I mean, they kind of got outplayed. However, abysmal ref. This was last week, right? The Texans?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems like it was so long ago.
I know. However, that Texans reffing job was atrocious. Brady didn't even flop this much. I hate to keep going back to the Patriots.
Flop.
However,
Don't
the
forget.
Mahomes flopping is so fucking obvious. It is unbelievable.
So the rules do change. I saw a clip yesterday of Brady getting railed, and there was no penalty.
However,
So the rules do change, and I think that the penalties are retarded, and they should not throw as many penalties, but that's part of every sport. That is literally the human era of adding more humans to determine things that are not, like,
Wait,
subjective.
so why don't these errors happen in every other game?
They do.
No, they
I
don't.
promise you they do.
Nobody cares enough because it's not
Yes,
the Chiefs.
it's not the Chiefs,
Mahomes.
so
I just
you
watched
don't-
Jared Goff
Every
get-
Dolphins game
get
I watch,
speared in the neck and nothing happened.
every fucking game I watch, I see bad fucking reffing. I watched a Rockets game yesterday or 2 days ago. The dude, maybe it wasn't the Rockets. He dunked the ball on a fast break, and so he didn't land on his head. He fucking swung back a little bit, a tech 2 free throws for the other team. That's bullshit. It's
Swing
every
on that
sport.
long.
That's just the way the fucking sports work.
I think it's just the way that it happened. I mean, third down miss, roughing the passer. Third down miss, illegal contact or whatever. Like, dude, if it's gonna happen, I mean, have it happen on a first or second time. But it's happening.
Seconds before
Yeah,
the call even
Taylor's
gets
brutal too.
backs up 10 seconds.
Well, like it's
before
just
the call.
happening at the worst moments that makes it look so fucking annoying.
I'm not defending the shitty calls, but you can only get so lucky with the refs bailing you out over and over. There's a point where it's not just luck every single fucking game. There's a point.
I don't think it's luck.
I mean, I'm watching that fucking
Thinks it's Raj.
watching that kick.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think it's plot armor.
Watching the kick
Plot
go in
armor.
to clinch the 1 seed. That looked pretty fucking lucky. He had 3 centimeters. If it went to the left or right. it
Actually, you
would've
know
missed.
what? Maybe it is luck. Cause think about it. What was that? The second week, not the Broncos. The Bengals Chiefs game decided on that pass interference. The following week, the Falcons game, not called that same exact pass interference, loses the Falcons game. I think it's, like I said, suspicious timing. Not blaming the refs, because most of the times it's just like the Chiefs are better than them. However, it continues to happen, and it's just fucking horrible at the worst moments, I think.
So
Even the Super Bowl with the Eagles, I gotta get this off my chest, because I was one of the people that defended that the
James
little-
Bradbury.
Yeah, I defended that at the first time. Like, that's a good penalty. Looking back at it, you didn't call it the whole game. Why call it on that missed third down? Bad timing. Continues to happen. It's annoying. That's all I gotta say with the reffing.
So I just want to add to your fire, just make you a little bit more angry. Is it 2019 Mahomes won his first MVP?
I don't.
18, 19. They played the Patriots in the championship, okay? The Patriots threw an incomplete pass on 4th down
Was this the one hit?
with the hand on Brady's
Yeah,
face.
that was a horrible call.
That is another Super Bowl for the Patriots, and it would have been for the Chiefs. I just want you to know
Wait,
that.
who would they?
I think
Would have
it's
been
a
the
bad call.
Rams that year.
I'm not biased.
I don't remember.
Was it the Rams that year?
That was the Rams.
Yeah.
But didn't the Rams in that team also
Yep,
go like
the-
56 of 50? I think the Rams would have won, man.
The Rams had poverty.
But it was
Um,
Jared Goff.
Yeah, but Jared Goff was
Jared
fucking 15.
Goff.
the way the Rams got to that Super Bowl too was Nickel fucking dumbass Coleman.
Yeah.
It's just part of the sport. It's actually
no-
just 50-50. I promise you it's
But
gonna
when you
happen
see
to
it
one
only
side or
happen
the
to
other.
one fucking team.
It's just like
starts getting-
consistently bad, more with the Chiefs probably. I don't know.
Seattle, Green Bay, when Seattle won off a Hail Mary to go to the Super Bowl
Yeah,
like 10 years ago,
I know that.
they had a PI on the fucking 3rd down before. I promise you. And then they threw a fucking Hail Mary later in the game after an onside kick. It's part of the sport. It's not plot armor.
Oh,
It's
no,
part
no,
of the
no.
sport.
The reffing isn't the plot armor. It's Mahomes that has the plot armor. Like, he's not going to lose regardless of what happens. This is what I was saying a few weeks ago. That defense doesn't fucking matter. All that matters in the playoffs, superhuman QB and a good coach.
When they played the Texans, it
A
mattered.
good
They had
coach.
like fucking 5 sacks, 6 sacks.
Doesn't matter.
I would
It's
say a
just-
good coach matters. Nick Foles
when
has
the
won a
time
Super
comes,
Bowl.
they're just going to do it.
Who's the Ravens quarterback? That won the Super Bowl?
Joe Flacco.
No, before that.
Fucking
Joel
Trent
Flacco.
Dilfer.
Yeah, that guy won the Super Bowl with like 100 passing yards on the season.
What year was this?
Like 98.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
This is only a recent thing, dude.
20
Brady,
years ago.
It's just to make
superhuman
money
QB
now.
with the coaching. Same thing with the Chiefs.
It's money.
That's all you need.
So basically, we're the WWE.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
They make
this
money.
plot armor thing's getting taken way out of control. It's not rigged. The reffing isn't a reason. However, it's very annoying to continue to watch.
If the Chiefs win this year, they should launch an FBI investigation. That's what it should be.
Chiefs are gonna win, and I'm just gonna continue to say this sport fucking blows. I'm so sick of it. If the Patriots were not this bad, I assure you. I know it looks bad coming from a Patriots fan. We were not this annoying, and we were not this good.
What?
You guys are fucking disgusting. If
For
the-
20 years.
20 years. How many Super Bowls?
7.
How many does Mahomes?
Six.
Mahomes is on pace for like 20 in 20
He's
years.
getting there.
This motherfucker's never gonna lose.
So we're
Let's
just
do it.
starting, so buckle up.
Yeah.
Buckle up.
I-
Well, that's
I'm-
what you would say about the Patriots. The Patriots were 3 for 4 in 2004.
Then what? A
Took a
fucking
couple years off.
15-year break?
2-year break back to the Super Bowl. 3-year break back to the Super Bowl.
Was it that consistently? How many of those did they win?
0.
They just lost 07 and 011.
Yeah.
11.
They
in
went,
2000.
Damn.
they went 16
No, they
and
lost
0.
back to the Giants. I thought.
07 and 11.
Oh, I I thought it was 08, 09.
So we're looking at a decade in between wins, is what I'm hearing.
They still went to the Super Bowl twice. And
I
they're
don't
still
care.
a 1 seed
I don't
like
care. They
9
didn't win.
times.
This is not going to happen with the Chiefs until maybe Kelsey retires or defenses
Hopefully,
learn how
if they
to
win this
guard a
year,
tight end.
hopefully it's this year.
Like, dude,
I
it's
think
just going to
he'll go
continue
out
to
on
happen.
top.
The Texans' loss is absolutely on the Texans.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I know, I understand that.
They're
But
missing fucking 9 field goals magically. One of the best kickers in the league all year just misses.
Yeah, like
3.
that's the plot armor stuff I'm talking about. Like, they just stuff.
maybe if you fucking block the guys trying to block the kick, it wouldn't happen.
Are you talking about the Justin Reed one that he jumped off sides on the kick?
Yeah, okay, that's on the referees.
However, that one had changed
That's
the game.
unexcusable.
You never know.
But that is unexcusable to go offsides on when you literally just look down the line and see if anybody moves. But when a kick gets blocked, that's the team's fault. That's nobody else's fault. That's not the other team getting lucky.
Like I said, with the jump, it changes it.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, this is how it's either gonna go. This is a win-win situation for me because either I'm gonna be right and Mahomes dominates, and then you guys, I want a formal apology in 20 fucking years when he has 15 Super Bowls and every other QB is rotting in hell because their accolades look like shit compared to Mahomes, or he doesn't win and I'll be happy.
Then I will have seen greatness for my whole life.
And that's gonna suck because Lamar's not gonna have a Super Bowl, Tua's not gonna have a Super Bowl, Dak's not gonna have a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna.
Yeah, it's been mine.
My team's already won. I don't care.
We're over here looking for a playoff win. Worried about the Super Bowl.
Not gonna happen. As long as plot armor continues, never gonna happen.
As long as
We just have different perspectives because if me and Dylan win a playoff game, it's like winning the Super Bowl.
No, it's just because you win fucking money every time you beat them.
Yeah,
No,
that
no,
is
no,
it.
no, no, no,
That
I'm
is
not talking
it.
about the Chiefs. I'm talking about our teams.
Oh.
I'm talking about if the Cowboys win a playoff game and if the Dolphins win a playoff game, it's like I won the Super Bowl because I've never seen that before. If your team wins the Super Bowl, it's like, oh, that's cool. That's happened 7 times.
My team fucking blows. I'll be so happy if we make the Super Bowl next
Well,
year.
Not when you guys get tired of killing.
Like I said, this isn't a Patriots thing. This is I'm
No.
sick of seeing this one team winning. I want to jazz it up. Josh Allen wins. I'll be
did you just hear what he
ecstatic.
said? I'm sick of seeing this one team winning.
I mean, it's annoying with the Patriots too. I understand.
But they won 6 and 17 years. There's a difference between 4 and
Yeah.
fucking 5 years.
I want to
Just
see.
getting started.
I want to see other QBs win. Josh Allen deserves it.
If it was
Lamar
WWE,
deserves it.
Other teams would.
Good
Lamar
quarterbacks
doesn't
go
deserve
through
it. Josh
good
Allen
stretches.
deserves
They're never going to have a chance.
Other quarterbacks are never going to have a chance.
Never. At this rate, it's never going to happen.
They need to be better. I don't know what to tell you.
Be better.
I don't
Josh
know what to
Allen
tell
is
you.
like, all right.
This is Josh Allen's chance. If he wants to win a Super Bowl,
Yeah, it's not
this
gonna
is his
happen.
chance.
It's not gonna happen.
It better happen.
If the Chiefs win this Super Bowl, there's nobody stopping them.
That's what I was saying. This is gonna be like the end of
Well,
the era. And by
next
the
year-
era, I mean the sport. 'cause the
Next
sport
year
is
when their
dying.
team gets worse.
We're due for a Mahomes torn ACL, by the way.
Oh no! Oh no!
No, that's happening.
Oh no!
We're due.
What makes you say that?
It's a canon event for good quarterbacks.
It's not gonna happen. That God above us, who clearly controls this
The
earth,
almighty
will
man.
never let that happen.
Yeah, so then Mahomes can have a comeback player of the year to his resume.
Oh yeah, maybe they might. They might
Yeah,
stab.
Brady has one.
Brady has one. He's gonna match him.
Yeah, God did not.
Take my
That's
ACL.
not-
Yeah.
I don't know. We're never gonna see this team lose. It's so annoying. It
Yeah,
sucks.
maybe he tears his ACL this week and we see Carson Wentz get his Super Bowl moment that Nick
Would you
Foles
care?
took from him.
How much would your feelings change?
I think
I'd be happy for Carson Wentz.
If
but
it's
I still
against
don't
the
want
Eagles,
Chiefs winning.
I might be rooting for Carson
Holy
Wentz.
shit, against the Eagles. Yo, this is gonna happen. I spoke
If
to
it's against
the
Commanders, I'm
existence.
still rooting for the Commanders. But if it's against the Eagles, I think I'm rooting for Carson Wentz. Actually, I don't know. I really hate
You
Travis.
turn into a Chiefs fan just because of the quarterback changes?
I really dislike Mahomes. I think he's a prick. I don't know how you guys gave him a 9 on likability or whatever.
Because I like seeing greatness on my TV.
You don't. You
You
don't.
gotta respect the game when you see game.
No.
There's more game from the refs than there is from
No.
him. His best arsenal in his game is flopping.
No, you
He took notes from the king, okay?
Oh, yeah.
When you want to be great, learn how to flop.
Yep. I remember that.
What other teams have you got? There's another game, isn't there?
I feel like we glossed over that Bills and Ravens game too much.
Because we went straight to the Chiefs.
Yeah, let's talk about Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, I think it falls
Luke's under fire today.
I think it falls under the same boat as Jared Goff. Turnovers can't happen like that. I mean,
more turnovers
he
in
fumbled
the playoffs
to-
than touchdowns.
he fumbled to not getting hit. That cannot happen. That
That
pick
was
was
the
atrocious.
worst.
That cannot happen.
How did
However-
he fumble that? That's what I want to know. He had someone on his arm and he just fucking dropped the ball magically.
I'm not.
It was the
100%.
devil magic from Mahomes. That's what it was.
Mahomes doing it in a game he's not playing, but
No, it's the NFL wanting the Chiefs to win. That's what it is. It has to be that because Taylor Swift, marketable, like Cameron's hockey team.
You know what?
Yeah.
Maybe the NFL does want the Chiefs to win because the Chiefs wanted the Patriots to win for 20 years. That's all.
the Chiefs won the Patriots.
The
NFL.
NFL wanted the Chiefs.
Yeah, they probably did.
But there was more diversity than ever when the Patriots were winning.
At least Manning got his Super Bowls.
What? The Steelers, the Seahawks,
That's pretty
the
good.
Rams won.
Josh Allen's never making a Super Bowl. in his
The
life.
Giants fucking won a
That's
Super
not
Bowl.
my fault.
Giants won
He
too.
needs to beat.
I know.
Manning
He's
had to
not-
beat Brady
He could.
to get to the Super Bowl,
Yeah, but
and he did.
Brady didn't have this level of plot armor like the Chiefs do.
Joe Flacco had to
Allen's
beat.
never getting it done. Yeah, he's the better QB.
Joe Burrow had to beat Mahomes to get to the Super Bowl in the year they did.
Burrow was like a one-time thing.
Yeah, but Mahomes has only been playing for so long. There's going to be more one-time things.
I don't. Who?
Josh Allen.
No.
That's not happening.
You guys are so locked in on. They're so locked into the Super Bowl.
No
already.
matter what.
Just
They
put like
are.
$500 on them. To make
I'm
the
putting
Super
a
Bowl.
ton of money on the Chiefs. And I'll be happy if I lose a ton of money.
I am not putting a ton of money on the Chiefs.
Not yet.
It's a win-win.
Make sure they're in the game first.
Yeah,
It's a win-win situation. If
I
the Chiefs
might
win.
bet on Buffalo before.
If
the
I had to bet
championship game.
$500 for the Chiefs, to
I
win
might
the
bet on
game.
Buffalo to win the Super Bowl before the championship game.
Do it.
I'm thinking about it.
I feel bad for the Bills because if the Bills play the Eagles are gonna
The
fucking
Eagles would
kill
beat
them.
the Bills if they played.
Yeah.
I don't think the Eagles beat either team. I really don't.
I think
They're the best team in the
Eagles. The
league.
Eagles will fucking kill.
They can have the best
Bills.
roster in the league, but their coach is like a 7-year-old girl.
I
That's
said
true.
this before. Roster doesn't matter. You need a superhuman QB and you need a fucking
I guess
big
your
dick
coach. Your
And the
coach
Zebras.
doesn't matter if you're winning by enough by time it becomes time to have a smart coach. Like if you're already winning by a fuck ton in the fourth quarter, it doesn't matter if your coach is brain dead or not. If you have good enough players,
They're not going to be winning by a fuck ton against the Chiefs.
yeah.
That's
well,
not how the defense.
You never know. Look what
Bills
happened
in
with
regular
Tampa
season,
and
but regular
Kansas
season.
City. What did they win? 33-6 or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something.
The passing of the torch.
That's not how that works.
The opposite.
The passing of the torch. is
I'm gonna hold the torch
is
up
when,
here.
when
Tom
Dak
Brady
Prescott
did this.
retired Tom Brady.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
the passing of
Yeah, it
the torch.
was. Yeah. Dak did that on defense.
Yeah, by himself.
Well, I mean, I'm already under enough heat. I'll just add fuel to the fire. Lamar Jackson is not fully to blame for that loss.
I agree with this.
Mark Andrews obviously under some pressure. Lamar led a fucking 80-yard drive at the end of the game. Very impressive in the heat of the moment. All comes down to one drop. I wouldn't even be complaining about this game if he got that and then Josh Allen drove back down the field in the remaining time and scored. I would have been fair play to him.
Or even if they lost in overtime.
However, this was very sad to watch. If they lost in overtime, I still wouldn't complain. This is just a brutal way to end it. Lamar.
We saw it coming though.
It,
Can we say we
that's
didn't see it
happened
coming?
3 times. That's
Yeah.
the 3rd time that's happened.
What, him choking or the drop?
The drop.
More turnovers in the playoffs than touchdowns.
What was not the drops at the time?
Remember? Do you remember before the play happened? I told you where Mark Andrews was gonna go.
Yeah, because they've done this play
do
so.
that.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Or last year, I can't remember the team, but they went for 2 and dropped.
Was it in the playoffs?
Yeah.
And then and then the year before against the Steelers, it was like 19-20, and they went for 2 to win it. Mark Andrews dropped.
Yeah, I've seen this. I saw some TikTok.
I think it was against the Pack. I feel like it's not the Packers though, because they don't lose to the NFC.
Lose to the fucking Giants.
I don't know, but it's had. This is the 3rd time it's happened.
Yeah. Get a new play. That's all I'm gonna say.
Don't I say likely?
They should have saw that coming too. Like,
Yeah, they should have saw that shit coming.
They do. It's like fucking clockwork.
Also, they went for 2 twice in this game, correct?
That's a
Yep,
big
and then
mistake.
remember, oh my
Neither
god,
time they give the ball to Derrick Henry.
dude, Why go for 2 the first time?
Yeah,
They were only in that situation. I said that too while we were watching it. Why would you go for 2? It's so early.
Mm-hmm.
And that fucked them in the end. That's on Harbaugh.
But also, why not give the ball to the best player on offense? That's not new.
I agree. It's the same thing with Gibbs. Clearly, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Feed Derrick Henry. Should have fed Gibbs. I think that would have been the best.
Like, give me Derrick Henry
I
to
would
run
like to
5
read-
yards and
I don't
throw
think Henry
it.
even got that much touch.
I'd like to reiterate this because Joe Mixon barely touched the fucking ball against the Chiefs. And I think they would have had a pleasant time trying to win that game if fucking they ran the ball. But instead I don't think I've ever watched a team throw the ball 9 times in a row. Because they're playing the Chiefs down by 7. They have the obligation to want to throw the ball 9 times
You also
in a
gotta
row.
feel bad for them too. What, missing Diggs and Dell?
I don't care about that. It
That
doesn't
sucks
matter.
even more.
They
Who's
lost
hurt,
Dell
though?
against the Chiefs too. Which sucks.
It was a sacrifice to the gods to keep feeding into it.
It doesn't matter who's hurt. It shouldn't change how often you run or pass the ball.
I know, if anything, you'd run more, but we're still
Running the
thinking
team's
about it.
so important this offseason, yet the Chiefs easily have the worst RB core here, and they're still gonna end up doing it. Like, dude, if they just ran that offense through Saquon, I think they'd have an easy time winning. No, well, not easy. They'd have a potentially better time. Or, you know what? I don't want to turn this into a Jalen Hurts hate thing, even though I do not like Jalen Hurts.
He stinks.
I think you have a better chance of winning running through Saquon.
Did not throw for 3,000 yards this year. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Bomb. You know who doesn't throw for 3,000 yards? Like Zach Wilson, that type of person.
Drake May.
Drake May. Well, he didn't play the
Yeah,
first.
games.
But it hurts miss time too.
Yeah, 2 games at the end of the season.
He still should have played over.
Then he also hurt his ankle too at the beginning of the year.
That should make him pass more. He shouldn't be running anymore.
Yeah, I thought he didn't play at the beginning because of his ankle.
He reminds me of Kaepernick.
I hope he has as short of
Style
a
of
career
play.
as Kaepernick.
Style of play, Kaepernick. And I guess success as of right now. All it takes is what was the line against
Kaepernick
Bradford?
did make a Super Bowl.
Richard
Yeah, he
Sherman.
lost. What was the line? I can't think of it. Sorry.
Try me against
Try
him.
me.
Yes.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Atkinson.
We need one of those from Marshawn Lattimore right about now. And then he can have an identical career to Kaepernick.
That'd be pretty sick.
Marshawn Lattimore against A.J. Brown. Sorry ass receiver like A.J. Brown. Oh, that'd be the day. That'd be a great fucking day.
AJ probably doesn't fit that. I do more like Devonta Smith, but
Do you see he only
I
has
like
like
AJ so much.
averages like 10 yards in the 2 games that they've played so far or sometimes.
Devontae Smith or A.J. Brown?
Don't,
A.J.
if it
Brown.
ain't broke, don't fix it. Fucking just
Jalen
run the ball
Hurts
down
fair
their
enough.
throat.
Because Marshawn.
What?
Marshawn Lattimore strapping him,
Oh.
not Lynch.
So, anyway, the Commanders win this week?
Probably. I'd say it's 75-25.
Yeah.
Yo, so I saw
I'm not trusting a rookie QB.
I saw a cool video.
Bro, 75-25 is not trusting the quarterback. That's like there's a chance.
And the only reason why the Commanders beat the Eagles in the
Well,
first place
If
is
it's
because
not for
they're-
Jay Daniels, who is it? Brian
Two.
or Robinson?
No.
Yeah.
Zach Ertz.
Poof Nichols.
No.
Zach Ertz
Jeremy
revenge game.
McNichols.
Jeremy McNichols. Yeah.
Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota.
Austin Eckler when he's playing good too.
And he plays good against the fucking Lions defense.
No, but my dad sent me a video where Jane Daniels like trains with like a fucking VR headset. Did you guys see this video?
Is he the
No.
one that hits baseballs? Was that?
I have no idea. I'm sure
Who's the one that
it's
hits baseballs?
I
It's
have
like
no
a-
idea. what you're
Well,
talking
That
like-
might be Stroud.
But like he does like whatever training on the VR, but he does it at like 175 speed, like 1.75 speed. So when he trains faster. So in the game, it's like slower
Over the video game.
over the video game.
I really
Dang.
think if you're a QB throwing 60 touchdowns in college in a season, you're gonna be good.
There's no way.
College.
Who's the quarterback on the Patriots? Bailey Zappi. He threw for like
He's on the Browns.
you know.
Wasn't he D2 though?
He threw for 900 touchdowns in college though.
Yeah, because they probably D2
And
half the time.
AJ McCarron.
Go.
He was D1. He was Alabama.
Go.
That
Yeah,
guy
the
stinks.
Alabama QBs. I'll never draft an Alabama QB ever.
Jalen Hurts.
Never.
I
Like
will
Bo
also-
Nix, he threw for fucking like 58 touchdowns.
Because he also
Last
played
year.
for 6 years.
No, that was like
No,
in
no,
1
no,
year.
They're talking about total. He had the most.
with the 3 interceptions.
He had the
no way
most
that person isn't
touchdowns
gonna be fucking
in
good.
college football history, and then just got passed by Dylan Gabriel, who also played 6 years. Oregon.
And then Jaden
so
won.
uneven.
I know.
Yeah, we got a lot of them.
We got this.
There we go. That's perfect. I hope the Commanders win, and I hope the Buffalo Bills win.
Me too. I hope the Commanders
That's like
win, the
best
Bills
case
win.
scenario. But
We're
if
gonna
the
get
Chiefs
the
win, you
opposite.
have to root for the Eagles. I don't care if you're a
Nope.
fucking
I'm rooting
Cowboys
for the
fan.
Eagles.
Can't do it.
Me too.
I'm not doing it.
Cannot do it. Fuck the
Mahomes.
These
Eagles.
guys are crazy.
I know.
Mahomes.
I don't understand this Mahomes plays. Like this isn't like boring in the slightest to you.
It's different, dude. It's you don't
How is it
understand,
different?
bro.
It's the same fucking matchup.
Bro.
We saw the same matchup 2 years ago.
We're about to see it again. And it's gonna be another 1-score Mahomes win. Yippee!
Yeah, who would've
we
thought
are
that
so excited.
The 4
to
Super
watch
Bowls
that.
the fucking Chiefs made. 2 49ers and 2 fucking Eagles. That's what
I'm
it's
not
gonna be.
tuning in next year. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not watching 20 weeks of this just to end with another Mahomes 1-score win in the playoffs because he's got plot armor. I'm sick of it, man.
Watch some college football.
I'm gonna like
That might be even fucking
Ohio
worse.
State,
You complain
baby.
about the same team winning?
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same.
No colleges.
It's gonna be the same 6 fucking teams in the
Winning by
playoffs.
100.
Yeah.
Michigan won last year.
And now they're like mid.
Yeah,
They're,
'cause
not
everyone
good. They're
fucking
bad.
left.
And Ohio State. Yeah, that's what makes college.
But
great.
then next year, Alabama's gonna be back. Texas is gonna be back. Oregon's gonna be fucking back. Hopefully, Boise State will be back.
Boise.
No,
Boise
Boise State's
State's
not gonna
never
be back.
You would hate to live in the 70s because only 2 teams won the fucking
If
Super
I
Bowl
was
in the
watching
70s.
that level of football, I would kill myself. They fucking suck.
That was
Let's be
probably the
real.
most interesting thing going on.
I think Bo Nix
Besides-
throws for 6,000 yards in the 70s. I'm not watching that, bro. They're bad.
Oh my god.
Don't forget Johnny Unitas.
The fucking Cowboys had like 4 Super Bowls and the Steelers had 4 Super Bowls. They played each other like 20 times in 5 years.
Unless the Chiefs don't win a Super Bowl for the next 30 years after, actually 30's low. Like I need 70, bro.
Dude.
This is killing my mental
Dude, I
health.
hate
This
the
is
Chiefs
unwatchable.
so much.
It's so fucking bad, bro. They're so annoying, bro. Mahomes so cocky. Kelsey so cocky.
You know, it's part of me deep inside. I've never said this to anybody. I've never said
Oh,
that
no.
out loud, because it sounds
Uh-oh.
stupid.
Uh-oh.
Alright? My first year watching football, every week I'd go look at the standings and see the wins. My first year. It was 2012. 2011, the Packers won the Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers against the Steelers. 2012, they won. 10 they won the Super Bowl. All right. 11 was the year of Patriots and Giants again. That was the first year I watched Super Bowl. The Packers were like 13-0, and the Chiefs were 0-13. And I watched that game, and the Packers benched their starters, and they lost. Okay. That was the Chiefs' one win. They went 1-15, and the Packers went 15-1.
And then they picked a tackle.
And they picked Eric Fisher, and the Chiefs were my fucking favorite team.
Oh, that's
Not my
where this
favorite.
comes from.
Not my favorite.
That's where this
They
comes
were up
from.
there. No, I'm not gonna lie. It was like Dolphins, Andrew Luck, Chiefs. That was like my favorite when I was 8.
Big Stanford fan.
Fucking 8, 9 years old. I saw Eric Fisher and I loved him. I don't care. They went 1-15. I wanted to like them so bad.
Can I get the moral of the story, please?
They
I'm
were
lost.
so ass.
Yeah,
And
they
now
were.
they're
Now we're not gonna watch another Super Bowl for the next 20 years.
good.
The only
Every QB.
The
in
moral of the
AFC is
story
gonna have
was they were
nothing.
ass, by the way.
At one point, but not anymore. Never again. Mahomes gonna have
Never, ever,
Patrick
ever,
Mahomes
ever
Jr.
again.
He's gonna roll for the next 30
Don't
years.
you feel happy for their
And then the
fans?
third.
They didn't win a Super Bowl for 50 years.
Absolutely not.
Wait, was their first Super Bowl? Did they won the second Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, they had Super Bowls before.
They had the second Super Bowl.
Taylor Swift is a Chiefs
That is
fan,
another
so I
bad
don't feel
fan base I don't
No,
like.
they didn't win for 50 years.
They could. I don't
Why do you hate them?
Cause they're so annoying now. I don't care about the past.
I used to hate the Cowboys because every fucking year they would get the fucking playoffs, okay? And they had 30 Super Bowls. Now I don't hate them anymore because they blow penis.
Make the playoffs is different than win the Super Bowl.
Oh my lord, dude.
I'm having the time of my life watching Josh Allen make
Watching
the
the
playoffs.
Cowboys make the
Don't
playoffs,
care.
they just steal a spot. They just stole a spot every
They're
year.
not even in your same conference, bro. Why do you care?
I don't give a fuck about conference. I don't win shit in my conference. The conference don't fucking matter.
That's like me complaining about the Seahawks. And actually, I did complain about the Seahawks, but that's like me
Different
complaining
reason.
about I don't know not the Commanders. They don't make it that often.
The Cardinals.
No, who like consistently makes it?
You're telling me if the Cardinals...
The Packers.
I have a question. If the Cardinals won 3 Super Bowls in a row, would you fucking hate them? They haven't won
It
anything.
isn't because they win I dislike them. If Kyler Murray somehow becomes the most cocky player in the league, he's getting like all these terrible moments coming to him, like, dude, they're just fluking these wins out of thin air, then yeah, maybe. However, Kyler Murray blows, so this is not gonna happen.
I had nothing to do with Kyler Murray, but I get what you mean. If Kyler Murray was Patrick Mahomes, you'd hate them.
Let me
I
think.
got it.
I don't know.
Holy moly.
Like, the dude just needs to get fraud checked or ego checked or
He doesn't
something.
even talk that much.
He walks in the league, just wins it all. Like, dude.
Can I get a quote? What's the most recent Mahomes quote?
I mean,
I got more Shakespeare quotes than how many times I've heard fucking Mahomes talk.
He's talking today about how the
All-state
ref don't do
commercials.
anything.
What?
Banderuski.
What does that mean?
The T-Mobile ad.
The commercial with Andy Reid in it.
It's the only fucking time I hear him talk is in commercials.
I don't know. It's more Kelsey. I dislike.
When he's like, do I pass it or do I kick it?
Now you hate Kelsey
State Farm
more?
commercial.
I've hated Kelsey. He's the real cocky one. Like when he caught that touchdown and he stared down Alshire. As much as I don't like Alshire, I wanted to punch that motherfucker in the face so bad. I considered going on the dark web and spending $1,000 for someone to assassinate him.
When I was in 2012, do you know who my favorite tight end was? Travis Kelsey.
Wow.
Okay? Do you know why? Because he was a 5th round pick and I wanted to follow his career.
So do you like George
And
Kittle?
the Chiefs were ass. He was a good tight end, shitty draft pick on the worst team in the league. And now everybody hates him.
Cause he's cocky.
Oh my
No,
god!
Everyone hates him.
He used to be so bad. He used to have nothing. I have nothing on Travis Kelsey. Now he has something. Everybody hates him.
Yeah.
What?
That's how it goes.
Because he has Taylor Swift.
Why are you gonna hate on a
Why?
guy who sucks?
I swear. I heard
Life's
God.
already against that guy. This guy's got the fucking celebrity of all celebrities dating him as
Who gives
although
a
she looks
fuck
like a
who he
slob.
fucks?
God, let me finish, please!
Why?
He's got this super ego, super healthy, or not healthy, wealthy lifestyle. He's got the fucking wife that he could always want. Multi-millionaire, makes more than him. He just continues to win. He's not even like all
You just
that.
described Brady 4 times, just so you know.
He got divorced, man. What do you want me?
That's what's next.
Before that,
If he,
he
they'll probably
said
get
wealth,
divorced.
wife has more money, sexy wife. Is that what the fuck
I did not
you
say
said?
sexy. I said she was
Sloth.
like a sloth.
He said winner.
Oh.
The only thing I dislike more than Kelsey is his wife or his girlfriend.
I swear there was no Kelsey hate before Taylor Swift. This is a thing from
This is
last year that
biased.
just started.
This is biased behavior.
I don't know. He still complains a lot. Like that whole fucking pushing Andy Reid thing in the Super Bowl really caught me off guard.
Do you know why he hates Kelsey? Because he's contesting Gronk.
I think he is statistically better than Gronk.
That's only because
I think Gronk is better.
I think he's a better player. I don't think statistically
I think
he's
Marlon
better.
Cox is better, but it doesn't matter.
So better versus or statistic versus skill thing. Like we're looking at Aaron Rodgers right now,
Reminds
aka
Mahomes is very
reminds
strong,
me of,
but his stats
who's
might not
better.
back it up.
Did you hate them when they won the first Super Bowl?
No, I actually rooted for them because I did not like
This
the
reminds
Niners.
me of a certain other situation in another sport.
You're talking about basketball, I don't know.
I'm a lost.
LeBron and Jordan.
Oh.
About someone that has the stats, but someone is clearly a better player.
Because he played 20 years longer. Yeah.
Not that he passed them at the 15
I don't think
mark
this
or anything.
correlates.
Wait, Gronk.
Yeah, because you said.
I think LeBron is statistically better and skillfully better than Jordan.
Yeah, but people glaze the 6-0 like it's
I
nothing.
think
It is quite
90%
impressive.
of the league is skillfully better than Jordan. Because, like, how fucking
He didn't have a
evolution
lift.
works.
Yeah, the Mahomes glaze needs to end, please. He's like, this fucking sucks, man. I'm genuinely frustrated at defenses. Like, dude, why are we caring more about Hollywood Brown and Juju Smith-Schuster? Just fucking guard Kelsey. I don't care. Just put someone on him the whole game.
Tight ends, but.
Like, dude, he sucks the regular season. Next thing you know, he's going to be averaging 100 each game in the playoffs.
I hate to break it to you, the Texans have one of the best defenses in Kelsey.
And he's wide open every play.
I hate to break
Cover
it to you.
him!
It's gonna get worse.
I know.
It's gonna get worse.
Because no one's going to cover him.
Sorry, the Bills will win.